Hello, fragrance family. We're not really a family, are we? I'm back. It's Mr. Smelly, the bald guy who likes old-fashioned fragrances, but not today. Well, mixture. I'm going to talk to you about 5 amazing cheapies in a short amount of time. Let's get straight into this. Nowadays, my intros are in the outro, so you'll see a terrible song about super chats from my live stream. By the way, use my code FALL15 to go to myfragrancesamples.com. That's the #1 place to get your fragrance samples in the United States and America. Go there. North America, Canada, and the other main bit of America, not South America. It won't work. Don't bother if you're Argentinian. You're wasting your time. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, 5 fragrances, all affordable. Here's one I just picked up recently, 1990 release. What a stunner. Eternity, Calvin Klein. This is a beautiful, I think it's an aromatic fougere. It's wonderful. It's a real cheapie. You can get it well. I'm not going to list all the prices. I'm not QVC. Use Google, okay? I don't want to waste my breath. Depends what country you're in, done it. This is a 50ml bottle. I think it was well under £30, 20-something pound, maybe 30, I don't know. Anyhow, it's cheap as chips, all right? This has got fantastic citrusy opening accords, a lovely kind of dihydromercenol accord, which will remind you a little bit of things like Cool Water. I prefer it vastly to Davidoff Cool Water. Even hints of green Irish tweed. One of the gentlemen who's been on my show, a contentious figure, he's been on the live streams, Kevin from Moneyburner, did a great actual video that you can't find anymore online, but he said it was the smell of responsibility for a man. It's a bit like Platinum Egoist from Chanel, a little bit more green and more citrusy than that one. So in fact, I prefer it ever so slightly. It's less metallic. Platinum Egoist a little bit metallic. This one has that same kind of, it is this dihydromercenol thing that you find in what do you call it? Cool Water, and you also find in green Irish tweed. But this has got its own little twist of magic with this kind of green citrusy top on there and woody undertones. Lovely, really nice. A little old-fashioned, but hey, what's wrong with being old-fashioned? Modernity is highly overrated. Look at the world we live in. It's crap. The world used to be a tiny bit nicer, less nasty. By the way, please subscribe. If you like the channel, you haven't subscribed, at least I do give you something different, even if it's not very good. It is different to other channels who do other stuff. What ain't that different to each other? Let's be completely honest about them. I love them all, though. Azzaro Pour Homme L'Eau. Get this, okay? This actually smells rather similar to the very hard to find and somewhere on my desk. It is here. Rive Gauche Pour Homme by a YSL, supposedly the best barbershop fragrance ever. That's discontinued, hard to find. This has similarities, also similarities to the original Azzaro Pour Homme, but it's like a sport version. Well, they're calling it low. That's just another word. Sometimes they call it sport. So they've added more citrus freshness. It still has that barbershop kind of lavender, tonka bean, maybe even a twist of licorice or anise, and fresh out of the barbershop with a bit more citrus than some barbershop. Amazing, really clean, fresh, dapper. Again, bit of a dad scent like the Eternity, but my age group tends to be people of the dad age, even if you failed to procreate, which I did too. Okay, all new to the show, maybe all new to YouTube. Alvarez Gomez Barberia range Barber. It's simply called Barber Eau de Parfum. This is really delicious, lovely stuff. It's a citrus aromatic with added spiciness. I pick up on a hint of ginger. I get beautiful crisp citrus opening accords, lots of kitchen herbs and spices, and rich woody vetiver in the base. It's absolutely stunning. It really lasts very well, and it's an amazing fragrance. You can pick it up for very cheap prices, as with the Azzaro. Performance on all 3 of these, quite good performance. This one actually best of the lot so far, above average. Made in Spain. Beautiful historic brand. It was a 2011 release. So if you want something citrusy with spices and woods, this is absolutely classy. It smells right up there with things like Cologne Intensa from Acqua di Parma, which is a niche fragrance which will cost you a lot more money. And there's quite a lot of similarity. It's not a clone, but if you liked that, you might just absolutely love this one. Alvarez Gomez is the brand. Barber is the name of the fragrance. Simple, prosaic name there. Okay, I've mentioned this before, but it's been too long. We've got to talk about Lalique Pour Homme Lion, the lion head version of Lalique Pour Homme, the Eau de Parfum. This is superb. Okay, Maurice Roussel, the illustrious perfumer. You can buy it online for really cheap prices, about £30 for a 100ml bottle-ish in the UK, whatever you are in the world. You know what I mean, that kind of price. Okay, it has citrus in the opening, surprise. Okay, it's got a bit of vanilla in the base and it has lavender. People compare it to Creed's Bois de Portugal, a very legitimate comparison. Think Creed's Bois de Portugal, but that's not Creed's Bois de Portugal. Anyway, imagine Creed's Bois de Portugal. Well, there it is, but more, a little bit more spicy and sweet, and that can be only, well, doesn't have to be a good thing because I prefer Bois de Portugal slightly. It doesn't smell much cheaper. I don't know, there's a certain magic in Bois de Portugal, but it's definitely got that aura of green bitterness, a bit of a melancholy air about it. But this lovely spiciness and sweetness gives it a semi-oriental twinge. Am I allowed to say that word? An oriental twinge, guys. I have oriental twinges all the time. Why can't I say it? It's really good. Amazing prices, good performance, don't miss out. Last but not least, get this one. Eau de Rochas. I put a dent in that bottle. Well, I haven't really put a dent in it. I've just used the water, the liquid inside it. Why do they say dent? Eau de Rochas. Citrus aromatic, 1993 release. Fantastic. Lemon verbena opening note. A bit like Creed's Neroli Sauvage. Can you tell I'm a Creed fan? Yes, probably you can. Bit like Creed's Neroli Sauvage. Not massively less good, to be honest. A lot of these people are taking you for a ride with the prices. It's beautiful citrus crispness in the opening. Again, some green herbal kitchen notes. And crisp white musk and vetiver in the base. Fantastic all-rounder, timeless elegance. Doesn't smell massively old school, unless you're really into your modern blue shower gel fragrances or wanky 1 million flankers. But for me, a great value fragrance, sort of under 20-something pounds, 50 or 100 mil, whatever you... It's great! Get the Eau de Rochas. That's the end of the video, apart from this amazing outro. Don't forget to join me on my live streams Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. Thursdays, Vintage Night. Monday is Off Topic. Friday and Saturdays, Chaos, Drama, Fragcom Talk. We even talk about fragrances occasionally. Weird and wacky guests, half of whom get the hump and don't come on the show, half of whom block me. All kinds of shit goes off. And I'm at the centre of this maelstrom, hoping to pick up super chats from you guys. Help me!
Just a live streamer trying to run some money. Another lonely stream with no one here but me. Oh, more trolling comments than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. Oh, I'll send an SOS to the chat. Where is the fucking money at? I hope that someone sends her. I hope that someone sends her. For God's sake, someone send a message in a super chat. Message in a super chat.
I'm a human. I fucking live in this horrible materialistic world. And you know what? I fucking need money to keep going. This money helps me out of a fucking hole.